What's up, everybody, or the 3 people that watch? Hey, check out what I got today. Ooh, baby, I got cherry logs. Oregon cherry, wild cherry, Oregon cherry, bastard cherry. It's got a lot of names. I call it money-making wood because it dries quick. It does. It dries so fast. The bark is a pain to deal with. If you know about Oregon cherry, you know about the stringy paper bark that... Let's see, check this out if we can find a piece. Yep, there we go. Get pieces like this off it all the time, and it will not let, and dude, you got to hand peel it off, and it will not tear, it won't break, won't rip. It's just, if it's some strong bark, it's some strong bark, and it is, you're peeling it off half the round if you got to do that. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I'll try to find a couple pieces and see if they, smaller ones in it, if I'll saw them up and do that. And anyways, got a couple things to talk about. One is cherry wood, and I'm using an axe because gas prices have gone up so much here that I didn't feel like running my splitter. I was like, you know what, I'll just go at it for a couple days, and I've got much else to do in the afternoon anyway, so except take care of mom and housework and hang with the family. Which is awesome too. It's good times. But anyway, so yeah, I got a couple skinny ones and a couple fat logs, and I think there was 3 12-footers about ish, 8 to 10 to 12 feet. This one, I'm not sure how big this is. I'm gonna grab, I got a tape measure actually. I actually brought one out. Usually I do not, but today we are in luck. Got the old 461 with a 36-inch bar. Love that saw. I forget who did the port job on it. I bought it from my buddy. Oh, that's 7 foot long, so it's almost okay. A lot of guys can't do math. Like, hey, make it 12 or 8 foot or 8 foot. You know, like, don't make it 6'8", not 8'6". Make them 6'8". I said, that's even better, you know, I can deal with that. But this guy here is 12, the big one. A lot of big limbs came off of that. It's just a stump cut there. But has some of that good old ivy on it, English ivy. That's the most destructive plant ever introduced, aside from maybe the Himalayan blackberry right there, which is another big bush. But it's cool, I can see that bush again because my old truck used to sit right there, old Chevy I had. Sold it to a little kid. He's a teenager kid. He lived down the street a ways. And he saw it. He came over because his mom's a dog groomer. And she came and clipped our dog's nails a week or 2 ago. And he's like, man, I really like that old truck you got out there. I was like, oh yeah, well, you know, talk to your dad, see. And he, you know, they did. They bought it. So I came and hauled it off on a trailer, and it went away. And I got the money, paid off some bills, and yeah, it's kind of a bummer. It's, you know, one of those trucks you buy, or like, it's like a midlife crisis car, but I bought it when I was like 28, you know. After I came home from Iraq, I was like, I'm gonna buy this truck because I want to relive my youth that I never got to live the first time. And I was like, well, I see why my parents wouldn't let me have a truck like this. It costs so much money to drive and parts, and you take it out in the mud and for 20 minutes and you cause $800 worth of damage to it just getting stuck and then tearing out your drive line or ripping out something, and you know, it's always stuff. So what I have, I'm not sure the brand name, but I've had to duct tape it together. This is a 16-inch marker, which I bought 2 of them because they came in a 2-pack off Amazon for like 15 or 18, 20 bucks, something like that. I was like, you know, that's worth it. I'll buy it. It's got 2 in there. That ought to last me forever. These things are the biggest joke and a half that's ever. I mean, this thing is, well, this thing just comes off willy-nilly. Of course, nothing will work the way yeah, see, now it's sticking together. Now it's working. But when I first bought them, they were they would only collapse down to 17 1/4 inch or six, and one collapsed to 17 1/4, which I was like, okay, how is that? The other went to 16 5/8, and I was like, you guys can't make math happen. So, you know, but they extend out to like, I don't know, 28 inches, or let's see actually. Oh, so here's the end of it. As you can see, it comes right out, slides right out of the thing. So you put this in, tighten this down. Yep, that'll hold. That's in. See, that's the max length it can be. So with a tape measure, I will show you this. And all you folks that put up with my low-tech freaking redneck videos, hey, you guys are awesome. 25, so you can make a 25-inch piece of wood. Or once I took it all apart, and you know, it's got little teeny screws in it, and the screws back out and they fall out, and they do this and they go all over the place, and I had to duct tape it together to hold it because the thing would fall off the magnet. Even though it's got a big screw holding it, it would back out, fall out. And then, as you can see, I've hit this with my chain a few times, so you got to watch that it don't vibrate down the bar, and then hit your chain. Then your chain cuts like a dish, you know. It's, oh wow, took all the tip off of one side of my teeth. That's cool. It's always fun, you know. Gotta love those pot metal Chinese Amazon items. Anyway, I'll set this up and I will do a quick little couple cuts and some hand splitting with an axe, and I'll just run my mouth a little more, and you know, everything will be awesome. Okay, let me do that. Okay, it is recording now. Yes, it is. Hard to see because it's sunny out here. Okay. The sun went behind a cloud, so let me fire her up. Okay. Hit the dirt. As you can see, that little head popped off of there. That's kind of what you put up with these little cheapo little contraptions. But as you can see, it went pretty quick when I, you know, laid out the 16-inch marks, and bam, 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 done, son. So I'll pause this. Just cut 3 cuts, and I'll try splitting this to show you how the bark peels off of these suckers here. Okay, we'll go from there. Okay, stay. Let's see if this is gonna be in screen, in frame. Oh yeah, it will. Okay, cool. I should have got my wood. Well, now my phone fell over. You know what? If I bought a selfie stick, it'd probably be a good idea. Okay. And yellow jackets are out, so I don't know how long I'm gonna stay over here. They just there must be a nest nearby. Okay, so we got that in the frame. Yeah, we're good. All right, check this out, how this wood peels off. It probably will make me a liar, but oh, there we go. Oh, it split. It didn't peel. It's like, you know. Okay, there we go. There's a piece. So you get it like this. You're like, oh, my wood. Oh, and then you, there we go. And it comes off in big old sheets, strips, whatever like that. Sometimes big, sometimes little. That was pretty little. That one wasn't too bad. But you get the idea. And let's do a couple more. One-handed. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, that's enough showing off. Okay. It's muggy and hot out here. Probably people in the south would be like, oh, you wuss, or, you know. I used to live in Texas for a while, and it feels like Texas right now. It's very, very muggy. Almost feels like Louisiana, because I went to JRTC out there. That Jungle Readiness Training Center, whatever they call it. Was in the Army, or jungle warfare trainings. I don't know, but you know. And dude, I tell you, bees just flying around me. I'm gonna go over here. There's yellow jackets out here. I'll let them get happy again. So anyway, that's what it feels like right now. I'm just a sweaty mess, and it's like 75 degrees, and it feels like there's a swamp out here with a heater in it. Scoozy. So that's what I got. I got a load from work today. We took down some cherry trees, Oregon cherry. It's the best firewood on the planet. Smells good when it burns. Smells like Christmas. It dries quick, burns good, leaves good coals. All in all, it's good wood. And I would like to say there was a couple other channels that I've seen that I really like, and for like growing plants and gardens and stuff. I don't do that, but I find it interesting to watch. Like, people always like, do you go fishing? No, I go fishing at the grocery store. I go hunting at the grocery store. I go gardening at the grocery store. It's just, for me, it's easier. And yeah, it's not good, but you know, you can get some good deals. You just know your stores and what's on sale and what their normal prices are, and you'll be all right. And let me pause this for a second. Okay, anyway, my woe man came out to talk to me. She does not want to be on film. I was like, come on, let's do a thing. She's like, no. I was like, nobody watches it. She's like, I don't care. Don't put me in it. I'm like, okay, well, walk away, because I'm going to start pushing play here in a second. Fuck you. Anyway, nah, she's good, man. So it's all good. Anyway, what was I going to say? Okay, so Tracy's Local Learnings is the channel. Tracy's Local Learnings. I don't know how to link it, but you can link it yourself. Just type in Tracy Local Learnings, and you will learn about mushrooms and growing gardens and like girl stuff, which, you know, guys need to know sometimes, you know. But I believe she lives in Canada or something up there. And another channel that I saw, and what I thought was really good, I watch it a lot, is Travis Does Firewood. It's a good channel. It's kind of a small time guy, does it in his backyard. And the dude, from his early videos, I just, you know, because there's not that many Pacific North, at least I don't come and find them, Pacific Northwest firewood guy channels, or gal, or whoever, you know, people. I want to say, yeah, Travis Does Firewood. That's a good channel. Check it out if you have not. The guy is awesome. He's funny. Sometimes you watch it and you're like, what is he talking about? Like, but always, dude. And you know, it's a new guy. Same with another one I like real good is Daniel Atkins Firewood. Both of them are in Washington, I believe, near the Seattle, Tacoma area or something in that general vicinity. Central Washington, possibly. I don't know exactly. All I know is they're north of me. I'm outside of Oregon City, doing my thing, doing it always, just like always. And that's what I do. Anyways, hope you folks have a good time, a good weekend. The weekend's coming up. We got blackberries galore out here, coming in on the picking those this weekend. I'm going to try to make some pemmican with some dried out blackberries. I don't know how it'll turn out. I haven't made pemmican in a few years, but I want to, well, I thought my mom was in the house, like, yelling something. My mom moved into my house too, so it's fun. It's a lot of good times out here. We got a 74-year-old and a 15-year-old kid, and so it's good times, man. No, grandma's cool. She's fun to be around. And Alzheimer's is a heck of a thing, man. It's not full-blown Alzheimer's, but there are some days where she looks at you and she's like, where am I at? What? Oh, Mom, you're at my house, come on. But yeah, well, it's starting, so we're doing that, keeping it real. The woman eats like a house of fire too. Good Lord, Mom, slow down. The rest of us got to have a sandwich also, come on. That's not that bad. No, anyway, I'm just hand splitting cherry, doing my thing, man. I got a couple wood cords going out this weekend. One cord going out. One cord is going to be delivered to a co-worker of mine, slash, not really a co-worker, but we are contractor guys that do work for the same, or we work for the same subcontractor or something. I don't know how that works, the lingo, but he drives a dump truck and I do tree work, and so that's how we met. It's through being at the same job. He's delivering rock for they can do that, and I'm there with the guys and we're cutting down a tree or a few. And it's always a bonus when you get to bring a load of wood home with you on the clock and dump it in your yard on the clock. It's a little whoo, of money. Anyway, eventually, once it sells, of course, not right this minute, but it's a good investment. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna say, hope you watch another one someday, and it's been good talking. I don't know, I feel weird talking to a phone and looking around and not making eye contact with the camera, because when guys, I watch channels and guys will stare at like that, it trips me out. I'm like, I'll set it down, just listen to them talk until I hear them running a saw, and then I'll watch. I don't do eye contact very well. I don't know why. kind of weird. Let's see, logs, splitting, bark, that worthless little log measuring piece of crap. Dude, that thing, I should have just made my own. I should have just bought the magnet and got a piece of pipe and a zip tie. It would have worked 10 times better. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Once this thing finally drives me nuts enough that I throw it somewhere in a scrap bin or something. Scrap metal. 3 ounces of scrap. That is what it is, man. All right, you folks have a good time, and take it easy, keep it real, and keep on watching. Everyone keep on doing things. Well, oh, thank goodness I'm recording. Okay, I thought I didn't record any of this for a second here. Okay, later.